So what we do here is we set up for the plastic that they gave from the Food and Tamis place, and we do think about our adis. I like adis because I like lentils more than fool. This is a big size. It's only 5 riyals here, and in our neighborhood it's actually a little bit cheaper. In our neighborhood it's 4 or 3. Reveal. Okay. Now it doesn't look too beautiful, does it? But in reality, it's super appetizing. Let's get into it. And then we have our fresh bread. Okay. And when I wash my hands, I'll get into this. Thanks. Okay. So we also have our chili, a piece of onion, and a lime. You take the lime and you squeeze it in like so. Add a little bit of tart to it. Nice, it helps cool it down a little bit too. Now the thing is, when you think about the cost of food here, it's incredibly cheap. And for the cost of this, it's like what, 5 riyals? The big size. The small size is like 3 riyals. You've got your freshly baked bread, and you just dig in. It's finger food. Of course, you say Bismillah, Bismillah. And that's how we do it here in Saudi Arabia. So anyways, guys, that was my adis and tamiz. Adis itself is actually like this lentil stew, just ground up lentils and mixed with spices and oil. It's quite delicious. And tamiz is like flatbread from Pakistan or Afghanistan. And usually the people that are working there are from those places too. It's really quite nice. It will keep you full for about half of the day, if not more. It's so filling. The other thing that I wanted to mention actually in today's vlog is just like the cost of food here and how much cheaper it is than in the United States. In that, like, the breakfast I had right now is just, it's like under $1, or it's just a little bit above $1, and it keeps you full for half of the day. And my colleague and I, we were actually talking about this as well, in that, like, you can have this kind of like hearty breakfast, go and do work for most of the day, and if you have like between 15 and 20 riyals more in your pocket, you can get something called kabsa. Kabsa is basically like rice and chicken, and it's like grilled chicken, a half grilled chicken, and a ton of rice. And it's actually, both of the meals that I had today are good for 2 people. So I mean, you're not only going to sustain yourself for about $30 or 30 riyals a day, you are going to sustain you and somebody else. Or you could take that meal and split it into 2 if you're really trying to save money, or if you're, you know, in a desperate situation and you only have a little bit of money, you still can survive here. That's why I kind of find it fascinating. Now the thing that's the only thing that's a little bit challenging is that if you come with your family to like a full and adis place, to a beans and lentils place, that there aren't a lot of seating options available. So oftentimes you actually have to sit somewhere else. And today I decided to sit in the cafe. It's a little bit awkward, and I hope they don't feel bad about it, but it seems like people just come and do whatever they want in these places anyways. Guys, thanks for joining along. This is kind of like a morning routine. Not all the time, actually I shouldn't say routine. This is something that we do, you know, when needs be, when we're in the mood for adis and fool. Otherwise, we'll just have something basic like toast and coffee, or like buttered toast and coffee, or something else, or like maybe a banana for breakfast. I usually have a light breakfast, but today, not so much. Thanks for joining along. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.